The criminal trial of Myanmar's ousted leader Aung Suu Kyi will begin next Monday. Confirmation has come from her lawyers. They say judges have agreed to deliver a verdict on most of her charges within 6 months. Protesters have been demanding Ms. Suu Kyi's release. She is facing 6 charges, including possessing unlicensed walkie-talkies and breaking official secrets laws. Her lawyers have been struggling to gain access to the detained leader. They've met her face-to-face just twice since she was placed under house arrest in the wake of the military coup. Young Waikit joins us for more on this. Waikit, the military's prosecution of Ms. Suu Kyi appears to be picking up pace.
Well, that's right, Stephen. If all goes to plan, by the end of this year, the courts would decide Ms. Suu Kyi's fate. From next week, her trial will pick up pace. It will be heard twice a week in the span of 2 months. But this is only for 5 of the 6 charges she faces. And this includes illegally owning walkie-talkies and breaching COVID-19 laws. But the most serious of all 6 charges, which is breaching the country's Official Secrets Act, lawyers have no details on it. In fact, lawyers say that they worry that Ms. Suu Kyi may go underrepresented for this charge, which, if found guilty, would bring her 14 years of jail. The lawyers had also separately talked about Ms. Suu Kyi's well-being. They say that the supply of her medicines, which she takes regularly, is running low. But Ms. Suu Kyi has declined the Myanmar Army's offer to help replenish those medicines. Instead, she chose to turn to her lawyers for assistance.
And Waikit, at the same time, ASEAN has been stepping up efforts to resolve the crisis.
Yeah, the pace of the meeting, Steve, has stepped up. Last Friday, ASEAN diplomats have flown to Myanmar to meet with the Army Chief. The Army Chief, a day later, also met China's ambassador to Myanmar. Right now, the ASEAN's foreign affairs ministers are in Chongqing, China, to mark 30 years of China-ASEAN relations, of dialogue. They also discussed Myanmar. But all these big picture diplomatic meetings aside, there are no solid outcome from all these discussions. People in particular want to know who the Myanmar's people want to know who the special ASEAN envoy is for Myanmar. This is, of course, the go-to person who would fly to Myanmar to facilitate dialogue, to push things forward, which was agreed upon during the previous ASEAN's leaders meeting. But no progress on that. My diplomatic source tells me that Myanmar Army hopes that the candidate can come from Thailand, which they see as an ally, but again, no details on that. In fact, many people in Myanmar have expressed frustration and disappointment on the seemingly slow progress of ASEAN. The ousted lawmakers have said they are disappointed. The protesters, in fact, have gone a step further. Over the weekend, they burned the ASEAN flag to express disappointment of ASEAN's slow progress on Myanmar.
All right, Young Waikit, thank you.